Hi, this is Paul Wise and welcome to the Lawn Vets video series. In this short video I'll be sharing with you some tips on how to perform a procedure on your pet. To ensure the safety of you and your pet, I recommend, if you've not already done so, that you first watch our animal handling video. Okay, so we're just going to demonstrate how to empty a dog's anal glands. For those of you who don't know what anal glands are, but you may have heard them but not too sure, they're two little glands which sit at 7 o'clock and 5 o'clock on the anal ring. And they're like wine bottles really. There's a narrow neck and a body to the gland which sort of sits down here, and it's full of secretion. And what happens is when the dog defecates and passes the stool, a little bit of that secretion comes out on the stool, and it's a territorial marking system. Although skunks have taken it to another level, they use it as a means of defence. Now sometimes, unfortunately, in domestic dogs, anal glands can become a bit of a problem in the rear end, quite literally. They can become infected and they can become impacted, so some dogs do need to have their anal glands emptied on a fairly regular basis. It's quite easy to do. There are two techniques you can use. You can use an external technique where you don't actually put your fingers inside them, or you can use the internal technique where you put a finger up the bottom and just feel the gland and squeeze it out. And I'm going to use the internal technique today. So we've got a couple of bits of paper here ready for catching the stuff that comes out, so it's not very nice. I'm just going to put a little bit of lubrication, a little bit of Vaseline on the index finger of each hand. I personally like to empty the gland out one at a time. So I'm just going to grab the tail, piece of paper, pop it in that hand there, insert the finger. I'm just going to have a quick feel in here. Okay, take the paper down and squeeze the gland, and we're doing a sort of a milking action. We're squeezing at the bottom at 6 o'clock and just lifting it up a little bit and just trying to draw secretion out at the top. And once we've done that side, we just move around, and I'm going to do this other side. Finger up bottom once again, paper round, palpate the gland, gentle squeeze, and the secretion should come out fairly easily. Occasionally you will get an anal gland where the secretion has dried out and it becomes very thick and what we call inspissated. And if that happens, it can be quite difficult to empty the anal glands. Whatever you do, don't use too much pressure. If you can't squeeze them out easily, you should be making an appointment and we'll do it for you. Because the one thing you don't want to do is rupture the anal gland internally. That could cause all sorts of problems. As always, if having watched this video you have any questions, or if you encounter any difficulties performing the procedure, then please phone or email the surgery. We're here to personally help give you the very best advice and treatment possible for your much loved pet. Thanks for watching. Any feedback regarding this video will be very much appreciated.